So just doing a quick car spotting here in UK. Here's some interesting cars. Here's a Peugeot that is obviously not sold in North America. We don't have Peugeot anymore. Really stylish cars, and it's a really cool looking SUV. And here's another Peugeot, beautiful 208 in bright metallic yellow. And once again, a unique model that we don't get. This one looks pretty new actually. And it's a beautifully designed and a really, really intriguing design that might not appeal to North Americans, but to me, this looks absolutely beautiful. Here's an Audi A3 hatchback in the 5-door format. We don't get this anymore either. People love the hatchback in Europe, but in North America, not so much. We like crossovers and SUVs, but not so much hatchbacks or wagons like this. We do get the A6 wagon in North America, but we just don't see them because they don't sell very well. Whereas in Europe, they love their wagons and they love their hatchbacks. And here's Renault, another brand that we don't get. We used to get it many years ago. It never sold very well, but they always have a very unique design. This one is called the Renault Capture. They do have some interesting design profile. Now here's a cool Ford sedan. This is an older model here, the ST model. But it's pretty cool looking. I think this is one of the ones that might have shown up on earlier James Bond movie too. Anyway, this is a Ford sedan. What else do we have here? Quite a few other cars in the parking lot. Mercedes and BMWs are similar to what we have. We have, the Ford Ranger is here. So this is different version slightly from what we have. The American version is based on the European / Australian Ranger, but they have quite a different features and design. So this is cool. It's very similar to ours though. And as you know, the new Ranger is out. What else? We have a BMW wagon, Audi A3 hatchback, another Mercedes wagon. As you can tell, they all love their wagons out here. I don't know why we don't like them in North America. And here's another Renault with a really trendy color, kind of pinkish red, maroon orangish red maybe. SUV, of course, not sold anywhere else in North America. And this is the Renault Capture. Cool looking SUV. More wagons over here, more wagons over here. And we have quite a few Kia, very few Toyotas and Hondas. Another Peugeot, this is the 5008 SUV. They have a really fantastic design, kind of angular but sporty at the same time, all blacked out rear tail lights. This is, I think, one of the best looking SUVs I've seen so far. And I apologize, I'm doing all this in the parking lot because it's raining like crazy outside. And I'm forced to do all this in the indoor parking lot. So some fascinating cars all around here. Here's another interesting model right here. Another Vauxhall here. This one is an older one, I think. Yeah, it's an older sedan. Not too old, a few years old perhaps. Range Rovers, tiny Ford here. Oh, there's a Mazda. Finally, some Japanese car. And some Jaguar, older Porsches. Another Ford Fiesta. These smaller ones are very popular. And then more of a standard Discovery here from Land Rover. We have that here anyways. And wow, this is also rare. Ford RS. Wow, this is nice. Bright blue, looks like a kind of like a Miami blue from Porsche. Cool RS bucket seats. Oh yeah, this is really neat. That's pretty rare to see this in Europe. Something we don't get, but Ford is pretty strong here in Europe, of course. Here's a seat, Ibiza. Again, we don't get this here as well. Cool, small hatchback. They really like the small hatchbacks in Europe along with the wagons. Really interesting car culture, I think. Now here's another SUV. This is a Skoda. This is a Skoda emblem. It's pretty messy, this car looks like, but it's based on Audi, of course, because Audi Volkswagen owns Skoda brand. So this is also actually a very popular brand that we don't get here in North America. Another Vauxhall Astra, which is surprisingly popular here in UK because Vauxhall has a pretty strong presence here, and this one is one of the newer Astras. Lots of controversy with this brand now. It's not part of the Stellantis group, so yeah, lots of shakeup in this industry. But I'm in a different level of parking lot, and there's not too many interesting cars here now. So I'll keep on hopping and looking for other interesting cars along my way. Here's another Peugeot SUV, surprisingly popular here. IKEA here. I've already shown you the Ford. I'm not seeing too many Toyota cars here in UK, but I finally find the late model RAV4 here in the parking lot. Finally, one new Toyota model. Here's a beautiful Defender. I don't know exactly what year it is, but this one is so cool. It's one of my favorite cars of all time. The older Defender is maybe a kind of strange car to drive, but just an amazing piece of history. I'm really loving this design, the color and everything. I wish I can get one in Vancouver where I live. But that's about it for all the interesting cars for now. I'm going to sign off, and I'll continue to look for some interesting and fascinating cars while I'm in UK, and hopefully we can look for some cool cars. Thank you so much. Signing off for now.